Well, hello there. Now, what on earth is going on when the name of a sitting UK Prime Minister, appointed by His Majesty the King, no less, is being dragged through the mud in this manner? These scurrilous rumours must stop immediately, or the two-tier Starmer Guard will be knocking on your door. Maybe that's why they're emptying the prisons and building new ones. All talk of a sort of liaison between an alleged arsonist and the PM is totally preposterous, with arsonist being an unfortunate word in this context. What do you reckon, Richard?
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. I mean, how okay, look, these rumours that are going around about Keir Starmer are absolutely disgraceful. And we all know it. There's no truth to them whatsoever. I mean, this is the first time we had any such rumour about Keir Starmer and... Oh, hang on. No, there's been a few others, haven't there? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, but aside from that rumour, this is the first time there's been anything linked with this individual. What was his name? What's this chap's name linked with Starmer?
Roman. What, Roman?
Oh, yes. Oh, we all know what the Romans used to do. Yes. Yes, especially in their dining rooms. I remember, you see, I went to Cheltenham College boarding school when I was a young chap. Not for very long. It was the junior college I went to. And the only thing, and we were taught Latin, and the only thing I was ever taught in Latin that I can remember is Quintus est in culinia, which means Quintus is in the dining room. Now, I wonder why they had us learn that, because I know what Romans used to do in their dining rooms, but that's nothing to do with Keir Starmer, by the way. What Romans used to do in their dining rooms. Absolutely not. No, not for 1 minute. And we all need to sort of grow up about this and just face the facts that there's dreadful rumours which would be very upsetting to the Prime Minister. And we have to feel very sorry for him because he's a lovely man.
Of course. Of course he is. Now, it was a piece of cake to get rid of Boris Johnson, wasn't it?
Yes.
So if these rumours were true, there wouldn't be any press clampdown by the state, would there? While Starmer went to Brussels to hand over the UK to the EU. No, it would be out in the open with our independent police and courts, wouldn't it, to deal with. Not only that, I mean, stuff like this would mean that the entire intelligence services would already know about it because of what's been going on. So it can't possibly be true, can it? Really, honestly, ladies and gentlemen, they wouldn't hide something like that, would they? They wouldn't allow him to become part of the Privy Council, would they? If it was all true. I mean, it would be like handing out an honour to, I don't know, Jimmy Savile or something. No, it just wouldn't happen, would it?
Yeah. Those things never happen. No. I mean, people are going on about this. This poor chap, and what was his profession, Jeff? He's a roofer, isn't he? This Roman chap. Yes, this Roman chap, this Ukrainian chap, apparently, who decided to set fire to things of Keir Starmer or former things of Keir Starmer. I mean, this is absolutely
allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly, yeah, because we don't know. This is again. Thank you for raising that point. Exactly. Yes, we must remember this is allegedly. I mean, I can't understand the framing of this because allegedly this 21-year-old roofer decided to, he knew where Keir Starmer lived, and not just that, he knew where previous addresses of his were, and previous, I'm not sure if it was his car or his old car. Now, why would he know that, and why would he do all this? Very strange. Unless, it could be, of course, it could be Russia. It could be Russia. It could definitely be Russia. Oh, yes, it could be the Russians.
Russians have been known to use Ukrainians to do their dirty work, if you see what I mean.
Yes,
so it could have been Russia.
But then again, could it be anything else? I can't put my finger on it, Jeff. What is it? I just can't think what it would be. I mean,
that seems all very strange to me, very weird.
Yes,
and it would also be nice to have more details on the second arrestee, that unnamed 26-year-old man. Remember him? Seems to have gone a bit sort of quiet on that front. Like It's not, I mean, surely they don't want us to know what's going on with this particular case. Surely not.
No, I mean, these arsonists, when this arsonist, I mean, I can't see how, his motivation. I just can't see it. But maybe Russia did pay him. That's what I'm thinking. It must be Russia. Or maybe it's not him. Maybe it's not. That's it, Jeff. We've missed it. It's somebody else. Who else would do this? Who else would do this?
Well, a lot of people are saying that this person was referred by none other than Zelensky.
What?
So, yeah. It was a personal recommendation. Now, I don't get that at all. What sort of personal recommendation could Zelensky make in this particular regard, really?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah. Yes. I don't know why is everybody in the comment section laughing? Everyone seems to be laughing a lot. What's going on here?
This is a very serious subject, ladies and gentlemen.
This is our Prime Minister and his reputation, will have you know.
Yes.
Now, we can't have any of this. We can't have any of this. Now, please, you just all need to be decent and respectful. I mean, you'd swear this is the Prime Minister who'd thrown, just ordinary people in prison last summer. No. No, our Prime Minister cares. First, he cares about the elderly. He cares about the people of this country, and he wouldn't put any other people first, so we need to be sympathetic and nice to him. Come on, everybody. Please, show some love. Show some love to the Prime Minister.
And don't you dare try and remember that white tissue that was on the table with the German Chancellor, Keir Starmer, and Emmanuel Macron in the train.
Yes.
Don't remember that.
No.
That is, just forget all that. Forget that. Didn't happen. It's not real. Must have been AI. So don't worry about things like that.
Yes.
So coming out with stuff on Twitter, I've got some of these things that have been going up there. And a couple of them caught my eye. Let's have a look. Where is it? The guys are Ukrainian, and people are saying that Keir Starmer should buy British, and I don't know what they mean by that. I just don't know what they mean by it. Buy British. What's that got to do with anything? Yeah. So, and another one. Where was it? I wrote it down, and it said something ridiculous like, we must probe and penetrate every aspect of this story to get to the whole bottom of it. Now, I mean, come on, ladies and gents, that is just not funny. It's not right. You shouldn't be saying things like that. Anyway, enough of that. You're saying things like that. Stop laughing, Richard.
I sorry, it's my hay fever. I get it terrible.
Oh, right, hay fever.
Yeah.
Yes, hay fever.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, what we're doing is just trying to do here is highlight the nonsensicality of what's been said on Twitter and on social media. You have to remember that social media on Twitter, anything goes. The thing is, we don't actually know any truth in this. We don't.
No.
And we can make light of things, but at the end of the day, we just do not know what's going on. It could all be very, very harmless, but I say harmless. There's nothing. Look, at the end, this is serious. Okay, a firebombing attack has taken place, and somebody's life has been threatened, and we should never take that for granted, because no matter how any of us feel about Keir Starmer, we wouldn't wish anything like that on his family and his children, would we? No, absolutely not. So there we go. Right, over to you, Jeff.
Yes, thank you very much, Doppler, Richard and Jeff, Jesus is Lord and God's true son. There you go. Yes, that's where we should be thinking, not about Keir Starmer and these scurrilous rumours and innuendo. It's just terrible, isn't it? We shouldn't have that thrown at the person who leads this great country, the responsibility and all that comes with it. I mean, we can get rid of people like Boris Johnson for for a piece of cake and get rid of Liz Truss for actually just talking, but not actually enacting anything that damaged the economy. But we can get rid of them. But all this other stuff, no, didn't happen. Not at all.
No. Well, I mean, this arse. I mean, just thinking about this, it might not be this chap, It might not be, because this is all we don't know. We don't know. I mean, it could have been Angela Rayner. It could have been. She might have been a bit angry. She might have thought, "Oh, hang on a second. Here's my chance." And she might have been, after a night out in Ibiza, living it up large as she does. Yeah. It could have been her.
Don't buy that one.
Well, who else is there, Jeff? Who else is disgruntled? Jeremy Corbyn. That's who it was.
Corbyn.
It was Corbyn. He kicked him out of the party. That's who did it. Or Corbyn's ex, Diane Abbott. Yeah. Could be one of them, couldn't it? Yeah. Yep. What if it was all three?
The trouble is now, I've got to be honest with you. This is another tweet I saw, and it said something along the lines that that David Lammy is in a bit of hot water, isn't he? Because he went over to France, got in a taxi, and then when he got out, there's a story going around that he got out of the back of the car and ran off without paying. So he's in a bit of hot water. And someone pointed out that these Labour politicians seem to sort of do down or scam those who let them in the back. Anyway, enough of that.
Well, I mean, this thing about David Lamb, we don't know the truth of it. He seems like a lovely chap, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I'm sure he didn't say effing French.
Is that what you just said?
Say that.
Oh, no, that's that. Again, these are all rumours. These are rumours, and we need to understand. We need to shine light on these dreadful rumours and put them to bed where they belong. Nonsensical, all of it nonsensical. We need to stiff up a lip here in Britain, and we need to, get back to being a sensible nation, because this is serious, very serious.
Yes. And thank you again, iDocFleur. Better what out, cause Beadle's about. I remember that. Jeremy Beadle, that was, wasn't it? Do you remember him? Oh, that's going back some.
Better watch out, Beadle's about. Yeah, yes.
Better watch out. Yeah, because Beadle's about.
Yes, I remember that one. Yeah. Okay, Jeff. What else do we have here? Let's have a look at the comments.
I'm trying to find something that I can put up which isn't too rude.
I'm reading through them here as well. Everybody's laughing and saying, "You lot are very naughty, very naughty."
You are. Yeah. I
mean, George Galloway, incidentally, he said that this needs a little bit of investigating as well. I noticed on Twitter.
Yeah.
Not that I'm a big fan of George Galloway's, but even a stopped clock is right twice a day.
Yes.
And in Diane Abbott's case, she's right 3 times a day as a stopped clock.
As a stopped clock, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and yes. And there's also the matter of the Lord, isn't there, that was giving out some clothing and stuff earlier on in the year, or just after the election.
Yes.
Was it Lord Ali or something?
No.
That doctored photograph outside of the flat.
Oh yeah. Now that I did see that. Now that was a load of absolute bunk. That was. I mean, I know what AI does, and I bored you all to death with AI, but I know AI when I see it, and that was AI. Sorry to disappoint some of you, but that really was AI. But
even then, it could have been anyone.
I know. I mean, some people are talking about on social media the fact that Keir Starmer, didn't he have an AIDS test or something back in February, wasn't it?
Oh, he did. Yes, this was this, ladies and gentlemen, was to promote people, at risk to take an AIDS test, and he actually took an AIDS test on telly. Now, a lot of people are joining some dots here, but could you imagine if it tested positive?
Well, yes, that would have been yes. But I don't think that's that would anyway. But yes, I mean, all world leaders, I'm sure, will do this on a regular basis. I've had 6 this year. Oh wait,
6
no,
what?
no, I didn't. No, that was a dream. Sorry. Yeah.
I hope so. Yes. Oh dear.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I am just trying to find here something that is you can actually put up on the screen.
Well, there is this one. Release
But-
the sausages.
Yes, that's
Yes,
right.
we can
You did
release
say
the
that.
sausages.
He was
Yes,
very passionate about that.
he was,
um,
wasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he said it at was it the Labour Party conference, wasn't it, or something like that?
Yeah, he said that's right. He was giving his grand speech, wasn't he?
Yes,
And it was all about. I can't remember what he was releasing. Can't remember, but we all know now it's the sausages.
yes. Well, the people he should the thing is he should be. There is some releasing that Keir Starmer should be doing right now, and that is of Lucy Connolly. Okay, that is seriously
Yeah.
not effing funny. And I think that's why people like some of the stories that are going around about Starmer at the moment, because they think, hey, fair game. That's in a lot of people's minds. That's not my opinion, by the way. No. That's in a lot of people's minds. I'm reading that on social media.
Yes,
But yeah,
I've got to
Lucy
point
does
out-
need to be released because this is getting a bit far now.
Yeah.
This is going a bit far in terms of what's happened to Lucy. This whole situation is a national disgrace. It really is. It brings shame upon this country and upon Starmer. They need to release her now. And our other political prisoners, and Mr. Robinson needs to be released. I think we've all had an absolute gutsful of this country, to be honest with you. We are one major event away from something catastrophic, I believe. And none of us want it. We just want a nice, safe, normal country back, as if we ever really had one. But at least we want the country that we had, say, about 30 years ago. That's what we want. We want that Britain. If we can't have a utopian Britain, well, at least give us that.
Yeah, the the whole thing about Lucy Connolly is she angrily put up a tweet and then regretted it. And I can understand why she would have pleaded guilty. And that was the problem. Because as soon as she pleaded guilty, no defense no defense. There was no defense. Pleaded guilty, and the judge was able to do what Keir Starmer told the judiciary to do: lock them up for as long as you can. And that was what happened. She's just recently appealed that in the court. I don't know what the outcome of that is or was. I'm not sure whether the judgment has been made on that, but it should be obvious that she should be set free now on time served. And that should be it. Should be the end of it. And Tommy Robinson, as I understand it, I've not seen any confirmation, but it looks to me like he's purging his contempt. And if that's the case, he could be out in weeks. And there'll be a big party.
Crossed, Jeff. Fingers crossed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Someone
comments
says-
coming in. I mean, there's a comment here. So I heard this lad is a model. I mean, I've heard this as well on social media that he's a model. But yeah, maybe he is. I mean, what's wrong with being a model? I'll have you know, I used to be a model back in my younger days. Yes, that's a bit of truth there for you, Jeff. That is true. And believe it or not, I was a hair model. That is also true. Yes, there we go. Yeah, true. There we go. But yes, I mean, who knows? Maybe he is. Maybe it's. All I know. What we do know is this chap is a roofer, and roofers are salt of the earth type stuff. I had a friend who was a roofer, Jack Andrews, lived in my old village. He retired from roofing when he was 96. 96, I'll have you know. There we go. Right, Jeff.
But roofing is a very, very hard thing. So going on to the age of 96 is that's an amazing So another one from my Doffler here. Here's to you, Mr. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than I can say. There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Indeed. Well, Jeff, what I mean,
sorry, someone's just said a hair model modeling just the single hair. I'm sure it's very impressive, Richard.
Hey, let me hang on a second. Hang on a second. You lot wait
No,
there.
don't get any photographs out. We
You're
don't
bloody well
need
having them now. I
photographs.
tell you now, if I can find them.
Oh dear me.
Where's that hair?
This is sorry, ladies and gentlemen. You've asked for this. You've asked for it.
Where is it? Hang on. See, hang on. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. That was back in the day. I had hair. Yes, I did. Yes, that was me.
Yeah.
That was back. Look, I was 22 there. There we go.
22.
Right. Anyway.
Oh dear. That's going back.
Well, yes. 30 years ago now. Yeah. Right. Okay. So, Jeff, it's been really lovely to do a live stream. Do you know what? I've missed doing these, Jeff. I think we should do them
same here.
on a Sunday. I know some people don't like them. Some people do. You know, you get a video out of Jeff in usually about midday, and then we'll do a live stream after, and then we go over to do our other stuff. I go over to my channel to do Miss the News for my late one, and Jeff does his late one as well, which we do a lot towards the American audience as well. So we can keep this as much British-centered as possible here. So Tripe and Whatnot is our American channel for the Americans to go over there. We want the Americans over there just so you can. We a lot of the Brits aren't interested in the American stuff we found, so that's why we sort of split ourselves off to the other channels. But indeed, Jeff, I've missed doing these on the and yeah, quite a handsome chap, Richard. Yes, I am. Never mind was. Let's just forget the past tense. Yeah.
Oh dear me.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, right. This is another one from Nide.Flirt. Thank you very much. Have you heard of Charlie Veach, Richard and Jeff? Oh, yes, we've heard of Charlie Veach.
I was friends with him on Facebook for a while.
A decade ago, I think.
I was friends with him for a while on Facebook for a while. I think I communicated with him once or twice. But I don't know, I haven't seen much of him, anything of him in years, really. This is when he started off with the Love Police stuff. It was very interesting back then. I don't know what he's doing now. I have no idea. Anyway,
time ago.
So yes, as we were saying, Jeff, we could be coming back. We're going to be doing evening ones around 6 o'clock, around the 6ish mark, somewhere around there, because we enjoy it, and I know that a lot of you enjoy it as well. But you get your Jeff Taylor video as well, midday usually, and that's where we sort of, that's more the sort of concise, and more sensible side of things. And this side is just two old idiots. Like those two old guys from Muppet Show just spouting off a load of rubbish to each other with their juvenile sense of humour.
Yeah. And Mr. Marvin asks, are there any pictures of Jeff at 22? No.
I've got a picture of Jeff Young.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I bloody have.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I won't show it. It's all right. I won't show it. But I do have one.
Yeah.
Which, yes, there we go.
Yeah.
We'll have to put them up
anyway.
Put them up instead of our profile. But with AI, we'll be able to de-age ourselves before long anyway, Jeff. You know, I can be back in my 20s and you can be back. Yeah, that'll be great. Yeah. There we go. Right.
Anyway. What have you got to say, Richard, before we go?
Well, please, ladies and gentlemen, do press the like button on this video if you enjoyed the video. It does help us a lot. I know it sounds stupid, right? If you press that like button and comment in the video, it actually helps us. It's a very big help to us. And also, if you could press the subscribe button. Yes, I know the effort required for that is astonishing, but please do it. Press the subscribe button and then click the all option. Then you get notified each time we put a new video up. And to all those who support us via Patreon, PayPal, and the super chats like iDoppler does regularly, we'd like to thank you all very much. And there should be a link in the descriptions box. Is there one, Jeff, on how to support us via Patreon and PayPal?
Yes, there should be normally in the descriptions box. I put one, yeah.
Great. So if you want to support two old geezers so we can keep doing this, then please, do whatever. Anyway, over to you, Jeff.
Yeah, well, thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen. And all I can say is that it's great to see you again, and we'll be back more regularly in future doing these type of live streams. So tune in as we go into the week. And so finally, it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from him. Goodbye.
Goodbye.